Good evening. Mayor Anderson, distinguished City Council, city staff, Lakewood citizens, and fellow directors. I am Bob Warfield, privileged to serve at large on the Board of Directors of the Lakewood Community Foundation Fund and honored to MC tonight's presentation of the Larry Saunders Service Award in 3 parts. Part 1. In partnership with the City of Lakewood, we are grateful for the spirited cooperation and creative participation of a collaborative chorus. Foremost, our dear Sally, Mrs. James Lawrence Saunders. Whom we'll honor in Part 2. Our esteemed Mayor Don Anderson and City Manager John Caulfield, who together with our committed City Council keep the Lakewood train on track, mindful of the curves ahead, ably assisted by Executive Assistant Brianna Schumacher, and our tireless City Clerk Alice Bush, whose quiet grace never lets us forget that Lakewood is another name for Camelot. And thanks to Mel Purcell and her colleagues serving at the City Hall reception for ever graciously tolerating my intrusions, and especially to Ben Sclair, the publisher of Suburban Times, whose editorial skills match his community interest and oversight. And thanks to all of the men and women whose service above self lights our city and animates our community throughout Lakewood. Extending themselves with selfless endeavor, they are currently represented on our board by Nicole Hancock, Greg Radisky, Janie Frazier from Rotary of Lakewood, Bill Harrison, Sidney Kuntz, Joyce Loveday from Rotary of Clover Park, Jerry Dunlop, and Ann Enquist at large representing the community. All are mustered to the service of Lakewood Community Foundation Fund, forever and exclusively devoted to the well-being of community in our fair city. We are especially grateful for the alacrity and can-do shown by Todd Wolf, Marie Barth, and Cindy Kuntz, who championed our award recognition committee's vital endeavor to choose the recipient for first honors of the Larry Saunders Service Award. And final thanks, I also want to acknowledge with special appreciation Terry Card, David Cotan, John Simpson, Jay Mayer, Michael Brandstetter, Jerry Dunlap, Greg Horn, and Judith Davis for their exemplary commitment to community and for doing the work required to craft and submit their most thoughtful nominations, each one worthy of the serious consideration it received by our awards recognition committee. Part 2. Lakewood's brief history and pantheon of exceptional personal service shines in honored relief with numerous people worthy of recognition, but none surpass the likes of Bill Harrison and our dearly remembered Larry Saunders. Their exemplary energy and breadth of commitment inspires us all toward attentive interest and regard for community. It is beyond irony and no surprise that Larry's association with tonight's inaugural honoree was so extensive, close, and valued. The News Tribune got it right, reporting 2 days after our fateful loss. She knew Saunders for more than 20 years, calling him her kindred spirit. She said the pair could work simultaneously on the same cause, meeting the needs of local children and come together when necessary. He got it, she said. He understood poverty, he understood what needed to be done, he understood it all. I knew I could call on him for anything. Of course, she is Diane Formoso, and we are now greatly honored to ask Sally, Mrs. Larry Saunders, to come forward with Diane, joining Mayor Anderson, to present the first Larry Saunders Service Award. And Diane we're having so much fun with this, I would like to ask Greg Rudisky, who is our Secretary Treasurer for the Lakewood Community Foundation Fund, to come forward and add the cherry to the whipped cream. This is a...
Congratulations, Diane.
Thank you. Thank you. We love it. We love money.
This is a $1,000 grant. This is a $1,000 grant that comes from the Lakewood Community Foundation Fund and accompanies the Larry Saunders Service Award. So I want to thank all of you for your indulgence and good humor, and please enjoy a safe and happy new year. Thank you.